I don't want to do is crucify that car.
Finally, we are hit.
Are you fucking joking?
Sit down! Shut up! Hold on! Drivers, start your engine!
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I say afternoon, it could be whatever time it is you're watching it, but welcome to the channel. You find us
Ready to roll.
at a point where we've just delivered and we are about to go and collect a heavy duty cargo load, but in American Truck Simulator this time. We've switched back to the fixed view, which we haven't done in a while. We've been using the head tracking. I'm much more comfortable with this though. So you get the narrow window view, I get the super wide view that you can see at the top of the screen there, and we're going to take a 150-mile jaunt to collect a load. This should be no incidents or issues.
Get ready to turn right.
The aim of this is to drive without penalty and do everything properly. So the heavy duty cargo load is over at Prim. And we're going to go over, adhere to the speed limits and do the job properly. Ooh, yay, 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 he says, running onto the hard shoulder. What we've done though today, make things a little bit different, is to add all the mods back into the game. All that the mods we had before going to 142, because we were running online mods. Hopefully we're going to have better road textures, specific cargo, real environment coming off this junction.
Keep right and then exit right.
And we're just running bobtail at the minute. Got a green light there. Don't know if we still have that when we... Yeah, gone to red. We'll wait. And there's no traffic about. Got a good view out my left hand side window. Good view at my right window. You can see there's nothing coming. There is now. Cross lights are still green. Now we're about to change. There we go. This is so much nicer to drive. I like this game. It's much more relaxing, less stressful. No need to win a thing or race anybody or anything else. We're just going with the flow. So if you are interested in the game and what it's about, then ultimately what we're going to expect here tonight is some driving footage and maybe a bit of music on the way. We'll speed a bit of the video up if I can get my production finger out and make some decent videos to watch. Not found good editing software yet. I'm trying to rattle my way through the free stuff before wanting to shell out what is literally monthly subscriptions and things. I don't know, I'm not really very good at all that stuff, and I have to teach myself to do it, and it's hard. It's hard work. It takes up my gaming time, and my point of doing this was so I could game and enjoy it and share that. And I'm finding that I am making videos that are taking me a long time to get right, and they're not right yet, and that's the point. I'm not got that many people watching my videos, very little feedback, but hey ho, we're down to 100 miles to go, 6th gear, gonna whack the cruise control on, wait for the sat nav to tell me we're turning off, and there we go. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. So with 30 miles to go, we're just arriving at a junction.
Keep right, and then exit right.
We're going to leave the expressway at this point.
Right.
We're at Vegas. And the lights again just go to red, but it's not a problem.
Turn left.
Here we go. So, for those of you that are going to get off the bus at this point, please feel free to do so. You only have to stick around if you're enjoying it. If it's boring, let me know. I'll fix it. So we're just waiting for the lights to change here, and there they go. We're just going to run round Vegas, pick up the load at the top end of Vegas. I believe we need to move to the left hand lane to turn left later on. Helps if we pull up to the line. There we go. Just as we pull up to collect this load, I'll just talk you through what's to come then. So, I've been looking at what I'm doing with the channel and the amount of videos I posted and people watching and liking. It's time for a change. Been doing this 3 weeks or so, and I've gained 7 subscribers in 3 weeks, which is by no mean feat. It is genuinely probably about right for how much time and effort I've put in, because I don't think this game is easy. So here we go, do this properly, pull up to the line, stop for the red, progress forward with caution. Oh, it went green anyway, happy days. So ultimately, gaining subscribers I think is tough. It's a saturated market, YouTube, but I think there's a market for what I do. I think people enjoy it. I personally use YouTube to go to sleep at night. I've got an active brain, it dances about, it needs activity for it to switch off. And it's activity that doesn't bore me to death, it just allows my brain to think about something else than the things going on in the world today. So if I'm watching Cletus McFarlane drag race, or if I'm watching Mike Patey build an aeroplane, my brain is doing something other than thinking about work or about, I don't know, the rubbish in the news or whatever it is. The stuff that will keep you awake for days if you think about it too much. So I find YouTube a very useful thing, and if I can get people to include me on one of their playlists that allows my crappy videos to play along at night and just lull them off to sleep, then I'm happy. Here we go, green light. I saw something red down by my left front wheel. I think it's my flag. I think it's my wide flag, isn't it? It is. So anyway, welcome to Vegas. Drive carefully. I've actually stood next to that sign at the airport. Making a right turn up here.
And then turn right.
So, what it means for the channel, with 24 miles to go still.
Turn right.
Jesus, going through Vegas, hard work. I'm going to rebrand the site. Currently going by the name of Widdowmaker, which is my gamer name, but I think that's not necessarily putting people off. I just don't think it's an attractive name. So I'm going to change that up. I'm going to make a play on it. I don't know, use something a bit different. I don't know if it'll attract people to the site, but it won't put people off. The other thing I'd like to do is just change the layout of my YouTube page a bit. I don't think my face will attract any people
Keep left. And then
more
turn
often than
left.
the current balaclavaed image that I've got on there now. But what I do think I can do
Turn left.
is just make the page a bit more interesting. Currently it's got a picture of flight sim on there, and I'm going to change that to a series of pictures. My god, he flew past. Jeebus. There's the thing, don't jump the lights. Plane taking off just there. Here we go, gone green. Ooh, almost missed that junction in my big truck. And then I'm going to put some more effort into producing videos. I'd like to put in some more cut scenes, some more musical elements. I have a target, and I don't know why I've got this thing in my head that 20 minutes is probably the maximum video length of time you want to be watching for, and I've been trying to target 20 minutes. Genuinely have, but I can't ultimately get things to be 20 minutes if a journey takes an hour. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and add some cutscenes and make that more condensed, and in doing so give it something else. So these areas of long drives, if you can see that in time with the music, or music that appeals just as it makes things happen. So I'm rambling and waffling. That's what I'm doing. So
Keep right.
that's where
And
the
then
channel's
exit
going.
right.
That's what we're going to be doing. If that interests you, keep watching.
Exit right.
I don't know. Don't know where this will be in a year's time.
Turn left.
Nothing coming left or right. If it is going somewhere in a year's time, well done, my friend, well pulled out. Then hopefully it is actually going somewhere and we'll achieve something. Just gonna park here a second. We're gonna get the truck repaired. If you can see it, there's 5% of damage there. That needs addressing.
Finding a new route.
We'll deal with that before we take the big load. There we go. Service. Just 5% damage on the truck, which is likely to be just tyres and stuff, so there we go, we're doing okay. No need to upgrade anything, so we'll just quickly turn this big bus around. We've got parked trucks there on the right, so just need to be conscious that those guys are sleeping. Need to be considerate for them. The other thing we've got is we've got mirrors that are realistic view angles, because we've applied that mod, and my mirrors need setting, but we'll see where that goes. So we're pulling into Walbert at the end of here. Not 100% sure, I can't remember what the load is we're collecting. I don't think we are collecting from Walbert. We might be. I seem to think we're collecting some racking or something. A shop rack. What was it we were collecting? There it is. Huge construction item. And we're in Prim, Nevada, and we're going to Ely.
Okay, here we go.
So here we go. Wake up the next morning. Big load. There's the truck. Absolute stunning load. Look at that thing. What is that? Huge whiskey still. We're going to have an escort load, so it's not going to be easy. That's a big long truck, isn't it? Wow. What's the bet we lose the escort vehicles? Let's go then. There's the escort vehicle at the end. my assumption is he's going to be the guy that's backing up behind us, following us along. Oh my, this is huge. And I don't mean that in a fanar kind of way. I mean, this is big. Oh my. I don't know how I'm going to get this out of here. We've got a Crown Vic to follow. This is massive. But gigantic a load. Oh, look at that. It's up on... Oh, bejeebers. That didn't fit round that corner. Oh, holy heck. I've got to take centre lane here. I really don't want to meet something coming the other way. Oh my lordy.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Thankfully we got right away, but... I can't get this thing following my wheel tracks. Oh lordy. So 322 mile with a normal load, this would be 25 minutes. At this point I think we're going to be a long time. And I think we're going to need to run kind of centre lane to make this reasonable. So 40 mile an hour is what we're going to target. I'm going to get it into 6th gear. I think 5th gear is going to do it. There it is. I'm not going to run the hard shoulder. I'm going to run this centre lane. Very definitely am. Airy plane going into Vegas there, or coming out of Vegas, one of the two. And I don't know if this route all the way is going to be freeway, expressway, motorway, autobahn. What I do know is this is one gigantic a load. It's massive. I don't think we'll get any pull-ins for way stations or anything, at least I hope not. Don't know if I'll fit through any. Anyway, back to what we're talking about on the old upgrades or changes of plan for the channel. I really want to share with you the games that I enjoy playing. So we've done a couple of videos on Forza 5. If you haven't bought Forza 5, I would. I think it's worth time, but it doesn't relax me, it doesn't chill me out like this game does. You know, it's a different pace. I like to race, so I like to race cars on racetracks. I'm not entirely sure I like to race cars around made up Mexican kind of events type thing, although some of them are great. I don't like that kind of race where it's frantic racing to try and win. Racing is frantic, but it's not about the motor racing experience. That it's what appeals to the youth, and I'm no bones about it. I am an old man, so I want to do things that I enjoy.
Keep left.
It's not saying I don't enjoy Forza 5. This is what I like doing. Watching the scenery go past. it's what it's all about. What I do know is my front screen needs just tipping down a bit. It's just a little bit high. I haven't got the right alignment on the front screens, but you can't see that. You'll see what I see, but without the screen movement. So you should see a full front screen. And we're just trucking north, I believe. 40 mile an hour on the speed limit, following our Crown Vic. 283 miles to go. It says 6 hours gain time, but I'm not entirely sure it is. We've got a right bend coming up here. Large junction. We're going to Ely. So what I do know is Ely is a town up north of Vegas. It is on a direct back road to Fresno, which is where we have our home base. One of our home bases. Look at that view to the right hand side over there. That is a large industrial complex with some trucks on. And nobody's overtook us today, have they? Or undertook us, so we must be holding traffic up. Shall we have a little 8 key and see what's behind us? That's the load. Can't see much. Oh, there is traffic behind us. Oh, yeah. Oh, there is. There's a lot of traffic. I've got an itchy nose. That's something I want to do on my settings. I want to adjust my cruise control to mile an hour. I've currently got it on 5 mile an hour increments. I want it to set it to single mile an hour increments, so I can choose to be 1 mile an hour slower and let the escort vehicle move away. Junction coming up ahead. Ooh, there's a plane flying around the old
Keep right.
looks like
And
a
then
GB
turn right.
air racer type thing, or a Red Bull racer.
Turn right.
We're using the outside lane. Not sure what we're doing here.
Get ready to turn right.
Oh, bit quick, bit quick, bit quick. Ease it down, watch that trailer come around that corner. And we're going through this kind of...
Turn right.
Oh my. I think I want to go centre lane on this bad boy. We're good, we're good. Swinging it back and forth. Got through there nicely, second gear. Massive truck stop on the left. We're going to take the centre carriage. Probably get told off for doing that, but got a speed limit of 40, but we're only doing 32, so see if we can push that on a bit. Fifth gear's not doing it. Something up there on the hill. Looks like a quarry site. You never know, we might have picked up a load from there before. Oh, single carriageway road. This is gonna be fun. I do hope they've closed it and there's no oncoming traffic. far as I can be sure, I just need to run my right wheels on the white line. And we are just over the lane a bit. I need to run my flying lady, I think, just on the white line. We won't take out the road signs. If I run that rumble strip tight, we're good, I think. Looks like a big truck or a bus or something. No, it's a wrecked truck. It's an old wrecked truck. I think we've got stunning countryside coming up. Look at that view out that left window. Oopa. Look at that. Loan installment's gone out of the bank. No oncoming traffic, which is, oh, there it is, big bus truck. What is it? Looks like a bus. And we're just overhanging the road edge a wee bit. I don't want to be knocking down the mile markers. Mustang, just coming up to 200 mile ago, 210. And I believe we'll be doing this, I think we'll be arriving in the dark, which is never a good thing. So what I'm going to attempt to do today with making this movie is I'm going to attempt to upload some parts and assemble them in the YouTube doodah, and then make one of the tracks speed up a wee bit, and then apply music to it and assemble it in the YouTube Movie Maker. Don't know how successful it will be because I haven't found a free movie maker yet that I like to use that is, well, for example, the free ones I've used crash. I upload my videos and they are generally an hour long, and I'm trying to cut them, splice them, take out any rough bits, me rambling, but I'm going to talk for 40 minutes. It's going to be rambling, isn't there? It's what you want to listen to. Steve tells me I should be more jokey and more, oh, fast jet, more jokey and swear a little bit, but I don't want to swear. Swearing's not me. I do F and Jeff occasionally, but it's not, doesn't make up my world. I also don't want strikes from YouTube. So when it comes to making videos, I want to make videos that people want to watch. There we go. I need to get my videos to a platform where people are going to watch it. I need to make room for this sign. Another fast jet. Did you hear that fast jet go over? Wow. Looks like we're out near Area 51 maybe. I don't know where that is. We're at bank's a place in the UK that we call Jodrell Bank, but this is the American version, I guess. I think Area 51's a fair way from here. Here we go, we're trucking along now. What we got up ahead? Got a big long right hand bend. What's this sign? Gonna tell me there's a big right hand bend in there. More than likely, and we don't want to knock it over. So currently we're doing 3 miles to the gallon. Nothing dramatic. Freewheeling at 40, coasting along. Bit of a downhill, gotta mind them rocks. Don't really want to be knocking them rocks. There will be some that comes round this corner and forces me over, isn't there? I know there is. $160 to go, roughly. I'm also not in this game of YouTube videos for... It's the way to explain it. I'm not here for the fame. I just want to share what I do, and I guess I'm not surprised that nobody wants to watch this kind of stuff. So if I've made 100 videos before I get 100 subscribers, then I hope I've done one good video. Could keep score for that, couldn't I? You know, I think I've done in the region of 20 plus videos, 13 subscribers. So we'll see what does. Probably good to have a little bit of a counter in the bottom corner that says click here to subscribe. Don't know. Come on, Mr. Highway Patrolman. 31, why are we stopping? Do you need fuel? I don't think so. The motel's a bit of a wreck. Trailer park on the left. That's where I want to be. Trailer park. Oh, we're at 30 mile an hour route. That's why we were going slower. Back up to 70 speed limit then. Probably 40 for us. There we go. Oh, I've now got the hiccups. Oh, bye. Need to drink more drink. Ooh, don't clip that. To just come left a wee bit. Very good. It's the other thing I don't know what to do. Is the video made for kids? Ultimately I know kids will watch it, but I hope to make videos for the dads whose kids have PlayStations, and the dads or kids have PCs, and the dads think kids gone to bed, I can play their PC in the evening and I can do what he does. In other words, whilst the kid's gone to bed, you play the games. You do what your kid's doing. That's what you need to be doing. Have your own Steam account. kids are gone to bed, Dad's gonna have a couple of hours to himself chilling. That's what this YouTube channel's about. It's about Dad having some chill time, doing what his kids enjoy. That's what it needs to be. And I suppose you can cover that off with a missus by saying, just game testing, just testing it for the boy or the girl. She's going to enjoy this, my little lady, he says. I'll test out the truck driving game. I don't know whether that'll wash. Try it. Don't know how many dads watch YouTube though. You know? If I'm ever going to get to Nevada to see this part of the world, I'll get a good feel for it here. After COVID and all the lockdowns, and I shouldn't say that word, that word's banned I believe on YouTube, but after all the lockdowns, I genuinely think my next holiday is the States. And I want to do this motel to motel. Can't be any more than a holiday, a hotel booked from the US, can it? Booked from the UK. If we fly in, get a couple of rooms for a couple of nights in Vegas and then drive somewhere. Go and do stuff out in the wilds of Nevada, you know. Go and experience your part of the world. If it is Americans who are watching this, feedback I get is Europeans are watching Euro Truck Simulator and the Americans are watching American Truck Simulator. Might be the case. And my Euro Truck Simulator videos do get more views than American Truck Simulator. Here we are, less than 100 miles to go. I'm waffling my way to the end of the video. And whilst I'm waffling away, if you see my voice in the bottom right hand corner going, my mouth going, and I'm playing music, I've covered up the waffle, haven't I? No, I try and say that place. We're coming up to Pioche, I reckon. Let's have a go. See if somebody actually watches the video long enough to tell me I've said it wrong. Yeah, I've been here before. That much I do know. And it's dusky. It's very dusky. Evening's drawing in, 75 mile to go. Police motorbike, nice one. Glad we didn't have to go through that town, we got a bit of a bypass. Oh, he slowed down. Big blind bend, that's probably why. And I can't see anything coming because my A-pillar's in the way. We're good though, we made it round. Third gear. So we've picked up on the left hand side up here before now at this quarry up on the left. So I think we're about to go into unexplored territory past this left junction up here. There's 72 miles to go and we're going uphill. Oh, what's going on over here? Bus fire. That truck was being held back. Must admit, there hasn't been any trucks as we've come down here, coming the other way. Hollister. That is up on the hill. To the right hand side it look, ooh, got a car coming, need to move over. There's another derelict motel on the right there by the looks of it. Got a big sign on the side of the road coming up that looks like, I don't know whether it's a gas station or something. No, it's just advertising hoardings. What else is America great for? Now fully dark. Less than 50 miles to go. Ooh, he's slowing down. Okay. They just told me off because I was running centre lane. Why would they tell me? There's nobody oncoming. Just chilling, man. Trying to follow the rules though. 0 damage, 0 offences. And as yet, I don't believe I've got any damage. 0 all round. You watch, last 40 miles, smash the living bejeebers out of it. Boy, some road signs coming up here. My expectation is that the police have got this junction covered and we're just going to make a left turn to Ely.
Turn left.
All we need to do is keep a good swing out in case anything's at that junction. Got a truck following us. There's nobody on the left. We'll use the hard shoulder. Just come round the corner. 22 miles to go. Downhill. He's moving quite quickly. I'm gonna give him some room and not clip him up. 15 miles to go. Another oncoming traffic. Just designed to make us just wary and to check up what we're doing. To go. I'm just wondering what kind of destination we're going to encounter. Whether it's going to be a 3 cars coming. Whether it's going to be a remote delivery site, a building site outside of town, some oil well or something. Oh, big truck, first big truck. Or whether it's going to be delivered in town. We've got a left turn coming up. We're making a left turn. Ahead. Again, we'll have the benefit of the police covering that part of the junction, and because look at all that traffic, holy 7:10. So it's got dark quite early, but I think it is winter, so I don't know if the game works on seasons. But as far as I know, we're doing this right. It's gone orange,
Keep
red.
left, and then turn left.
I'm not overly stressing myself, I'm just cruising to this junction.
Turn left.
There's a truck on the left, traffic on the right, going through it. They've held the junction for us. 1 mile to go. It's actually in the town of Ely. Wow. Looks like we're going to cruise up here, take a left, and ultimately cut back on ourselves a bit. This is the best bit about it. We've got traffic stopped ahead at a traffic light, so my guess is we're going to brake for those because they're stopped at the traffic light and they're not going to go anywhere. We're holding on because they are. Making a left turn just further up the high street here. Feels weird having this big monster load in town. So we're going to have to pull over into the turn left only lane. We've got
Keep
another.
left, and then turn left.
Is there? Yeah, he hasn't told me to move over. But I'm going to split these two
Turn
lanes.
left.
I can't go. What I don't want to do is crucify that car.
Finally, we are hit.
Are you fucking joking? Where was the policeman clearing that junction, man? So, oh, I've got to pull in there, okay. I see. But I got there having crashed it right at the last... Oh my lord. What have I hit? Oh my, what have I hit now? What's going on here? It did this to me on the Euro Truck Simulator one the other day. I'm just gonna... I can't see any reason as to why I'm caught on that curb edge. Just gonna, for whatever reason, I can't get this in here. Can I make that guy back up any? I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to let it. Okay. What I'm going to aim to do now is move right. See if we can clear. We've done it, he says. We haven't. I need to clear. I need to push the back of that trailer back. It's jackknife done it. To get that. It's not going to work. Can I push that trailer back up there? And then right. What I need to do now is try and filter over here and swing that. As far as I can see, that's gonna miss. There it is. We've done it. We've got it in. Now we've got to get it into that target spot. Now I could have just pressed enter, couldn't I? I could have, but I'm not gonna. I am not going to be beaten on it. So are we going to get it into the parking station? Wow. And there we have it, folks. Entirely disappointed that it all happened in the last seconds, but we got it there. Just finding out what got us around that tight junction right at the end. So there we are. Job complete. 25k in the bank, 1500 points. And that's that load complete. Thank you very much, folks. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Cheers now.